This is the iPhone 14. It's got an all-new look, an all-new notch, and is set to be one of Apple's biggest product upgrades ever. To kick things off, let's talk design. Apple's giving us sort of a throwback design to this year with the iPhone 14 to one very reminiscent of the iPhone 4 from over 12 years ago. We're talking boxy edges, scored off corners, a glass back, even circular volume buttons on the side. The chassis of the iPhone 14 Pro could also switch from stainless steel to titanium this year and just be overall a really big departure from the iPhone 13. The camera may also sit flush against the back of the new iPhone 14, so no annoying camera bump anymore either. Now, if you've been waiting for a thinner, lighter iPhone design like the iPhone 6, the 6S, or even the iPhone 8, well, you're gonna have to keep waiting just a little bit longer. That's because not only is Apple embracing this very industrial design language with the iPhone 14, but because of that move, all of these models of the 14 are expected to be thicker and probably slightly heavier than models that came before it. So probably thicker and heavier than the iPhone 12, the iPhone 13, you sort of get the idea. But hopefully that bigger design also makes way for a bigger battery inside. Next up is a major change coming to the notch. On the iPhone 14 Pro and Pro Max, Apple is rumored to remove the notch, and instead of that sort of big rectangular cutout, there would just be two small cutouts near the top middle of the display. It's sort of a combination of a hole punch and pill-shaped cutout that's very unique and, of course, very Apple. These cutouts would still give you the full power and security of Face ID, but would take up significantly less space on your screen than what we have right now with the notch. The next big change includes some good news and some bad news. Now, bad news first is that the days of the mini iPhone are over. But the good news here is that Apple is still offering a fourth model of the iPhone 14 in the lineup, but this time with a much bigger screen. This new model may be the iPhone 14 Max. It shares the same 6.7-inch screen as the Pro Max, but will lack some of those Pro features like the triple camera, Pro Motion, ProRes Video, and most importantly, the Pro price tag, with the 14 Max rumored to possibly be priced under $999. The camera on the iPhone 14 is also set to get a huge upgrade, making the jump finally for the first time from 12 megapixels to 48 megapixels in the main camera. This should lead to better photos, better videos, and might also give you the ability to record 8K video straight on your iPhone 14 Pro. It's unclear if both the regular and Pro models of the 14 are going to get this upgraded camera, but I wouldn't be surprised that if you want the very best camera, you're going to have to shell out the cash for a Pro model iPhone. And last but not least, let's talk processor. Inside of every iPhone 14 model is going to be the latest and greatest mobile Apple silicon, the A16 Bionic processor. This should be more powerful, more efficient, and should hopefully give you better battery life on your new iPhone. So whether you're watching movies, playing games, you should never notice a slowdown.